What's up, guys? I'm John.
My name is Chris.
And we all the heck. And today we're checking out a new video from freaking AniNews. And I'm really excited about this because, dude, the freaking Overlord movie's out.
Yeah.
And now we're going to find out where this freaking movie fits in because we've talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
And watching like every episode of the anime, and we've been checking out a lot of lore and stuff as well. It's been something where I'm like, where does this actually fall in place? Because I don't actually know.
Yeah, because I mean, it doesn't say anything about it in the actual anime itself.
Yeah.
So
yeah. We've talked a lot about it, and apparently today we're getting definitive news about where it actually falls in line. So first of all, thank you AniNews for doing a video like this because now we actually know. And yeah, if y'all are new to our channel, smash that sub button. Let's get into this together. Freaking boom! And then hitting that play button. Freaking boop.
With the Overlord movie now in theaters blessing us with more shenanigans, you're probably going to want to know how it all fits into the story. Well, while some of you might think it's a direct continuation to the events of Season 4, in actuality it takes place right in the middle of it. More specifically, if not for the events of the Sacred Kingdom arc, then Philip never would have ambushed a convoy headed to there, and maybe the kingdom wouldn't have been destroyed because of that. In the end, it doesn't really
That's
change
like a
anything.
huge thing,
If
damn.
you want the full Overlord experience as well as a solid understanding for my inevitable cut content videos, then knowing the proper chronology is probably important. Before I get into that though, I just want to mention that we've brought the Succube shirts back.
Well, those are cool as
Not only
shit.
that, but we've improved the quality to be on par with the Mugen apparel. So,
dude, also really quick, while he's giving us this about the t-shirts company, which is freaking awesome, man. They've got some really cool merch over there. But we've never checked out the skipped content stuff on there.
Yeah, whenever he said that, I was like, that's something I feel like we should look into.
Yeah, I know we watched the lore videos, but I've never seen the skipped content. That seems pretty cool.
Yeah,
dude.
that would be good.
Yeah.
Next adventure, probably.
Dun dun dun.
For sure.
Boom.
the hoodie is by far one of the comfiest that I own, and the shirts are a thick 100% cotton with lots of durability.
They look a little
The
oversized.
design is
you know
also
what I mean?
applied in a way
Yeah.
to ensure it'll
But I
never
do like
fade,
them.
so if you're looking
like
for the
that white
best
one for
quality
sure.
version of Succube there is, this would definitely be it. You can get yours now for a limited time at succube.shop. We do ship internationally.
My wife would be like,
Since
yo,
everything's made in
what are you
shipped
buying
in-house,
from
the price for shipping is a
Succube?
little bit
I'd be like,
expensive.
oh,
I just want to be transparent
I'm
for
so
anybody
sorry.
who's trying to purchase
just a
overseas.
Shirt. Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
let's
Sure
go back
it
to
is.
episode 7 from season 4.
She
Ainz had
sounds
just
idiot.
turned the Empire into a vassal state, brought the dragons and dwarves under his banner, and was now meeting with Demiurge to
I feel like
discuss
that
all
happened
this.
really quickly.
In the anime, there was mention of a report regarding Demiurge's plans for the slain theocracy, but in the novel, this was actually regarding the Sacred Kingdom. It was a complete document detailing everything Demiurge had in store for them. The timing wasn't anything too concrete, but since the plan was Demiurge's to enact as he saw fit, he imagined
Demiurge
it would
is
start
wild,
sometime in
dude.
the fall, then Ainz would have to play his part come the winter.
I like whenever he gets
Overall,
a
it was a
leeway
few
to do
months
some
away from
things.
where we were now. Fast forward to episode 8, and that entire plan would have already happened. From the very beginning, we're
So it's
hinted
between
at the
7 and
events
8,
that
I guess?
already
I
took
guess
place in
so.
the Sacred Kingdom. Zanuck was discussing the conflict started by the evil Lord Yaldabaoth, while Renner herself made it clear there was nothing they could have done to help them. It's
know.
then stated the conflict was resolved through the Sorcerer Kingdom's intervention, which as a result now grew its reputation. It was even better now since they were sending convoys of relief supplies their way. It's never stated what exactly went on, but now that the movie's out and the trailer makes it clear, Demiurge, under the guise of Yaldabaoth, had essentially laid waste to the northern half of the Sacred Kingdom.
Damn.
It was damaged far worse than anything that the Riestes Kingdom had
the
suffered,
northern half
thus
of it.
the need
wow.
for the relief supplies. Now, had Demiurge not stolen everything from the capital back during his attack in Season 2, then it would have been the Riestes Kingdom sending supplies instead. Because they didn't have anything to spare though, there was nothing they could do to provide assistance, and that in turn created a fatal rift between them. One that had allowed the Sorcerer Kingdom to step in. So, with both military aid
looks
and
so
humanitarian
badass there,
relief
dude.
being
Yeah.
sent from them,
That
the
freaking
Riestes Kingdom
attire.
had essentially lost one more ally, and the Sorcerer Kingdom had increased their reputation. These were the direct results of Demiurge's plan from the movie, and they lay the foundation for the
can't wait
Riestes
to see
Kingdom's
this now, dude.
destruction later.
Yeah.
Enter Philip as the catalyst kicking all that off, and
Freaking
it's those
Philip,
convoys
the
that are headed
doucher.
to the Sacred Kingdom, which he so boldly decided
of
to steal
himself.
from. The
He
rest
most definitely did. I feel like a lot of the show is like people doing that. Like they really, he didn't have to screw himself that badly, but he most definitely did.
Picked them the wrong kingdom or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's ambush
Despino is
this
history,
one.
but for any of this to have even taken place,
And dude, also this freaking scene right here gave me so much like admiration for him as a character, because leading up to this episode or like episode arc, I absolutely hated him. I thought he was just a douche.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't have a whole lot of time in the anime, I guess. But up until that point, we didn't see him doing anything regal.
Yeah.
Really.
He just reminded me like the Royals and like freaking, what is that? The Hunger Games and stuff. He just reminded me of like just like the freaking getting chunky off
better
the freaking
than everyone.
Yeah, of like your peasants and stuff like that, or off the people other people underneath you's backs. And
for sure, at least there was a lot of those in that kingdom as well too.
Yeah. That's why whenever it happened, and I was like, well, most of y'all, at least the royals suck. You know? It just sucks that the people like I don't know, man. It sucks that people had to pay for that.
The attack on the Sacred Kingdom was paramount. It just so happened knowing the details of it wasn't entirely necessary, since at the end of the day, the only important fact was that they needed help. Now that the movie's finally here though, you'll finally get to see what it is that went on in the Sacred Kingdom. This lengthy plan put together by Demiurge himself, bringing Ainz to the forefront as more of an active protagonist. This is something we very rarely get to see, but it's a welcome departure from the more passive role he takes. It's here that the harsh reality of the world is made clearer than before too, depicting the bitter truth: power is everything.
Dang.
If there was one quote to sum up the entire message for everyone not from Nazarick, it's that the strong do what they will and the weak suffer what they must.
That's brutal.
Who are from
that's
Nazarick,
basically their motto.
Their true intent, aside from what I mentioned
Suffer
before, is just something you're gonna have to find out when you watch the movie. So, all in all, the Sacred Kingdom arc is for the most part an isolated story that actually fits well in movie format.
A lot of cool weapons.
Obviously,
right
it won't cover everything from the novels, but that's what my cut content videos will be for. You can bet I'll be making those as soon as I can.
That looks so
anyway,
badass. Dude.
That's a brief overview of where and how the movie fits into the story.
If it's
I'm sure the more
Demiurge
avid
in, like,
fans
another
already
form
knew
or
this,
something?
but this was more so for the casual ones. Now, if you're someone who watched the movie already, then let me know down below what you thought about it.
Yeah,
I actually watched it myself in Japan, but obviously didn't really understand it too well. Maybe I'll make a review when I watch it again, but for now I'll be sticking to ReZero and Danmachi videos. They're both very much peak right now.
I've heard a lot about
ReZero,
man.
If you want to check out my videos on those, then feel free to do so using the links down.
I think a lot of our community has mentioned it too.
ReZero? Mm-hmm. Dude, so a couple of things. First of all, I was actually in Tokyo whenever the Overlord movie dropped. Whenever it like premiered, I was there and I saw those pictures of the freaking, like, they had posters everywhere and banners everywhere. And by the way, if you're ever in Shinjuku, Yggdrasil is not a freaking Overlord place. Okay, I thought like, it's cool as hell. Let's go in there. And then I walk in and no, it's a boy bar. Okay, so just don't go if you're not planning on that. All right, if you think that it's gonna be like a succubay paradise, it is for ladies or people looking for freaking boy clubs. Then it is, you know. But
so I guess it's more of like a incubay.
Yeah, exactly. Yggdrasil. But anyway, freaking I don't know, man. So in saying that, I wanted to go watch the movie, but I don't think that they have it in English subtitles there.
Yeah.
So I didn't go see it. And I think that's kind of what he's saying there too. Like, he didn't understand what was going on because it wasn't in English subtitles. So yeah, if anybody does know how to actually watch the movie, please comment it somewhere or like message us if we need to find out. But I would love to watch the movie soon. So
yeah, we need to get it in.
Yeah, gotta get it, dude. And then also, does anybody have any information right now on like season 5? Do we even have any story about like where it's going at going forward? Because the movie doesn't really further that story for us. Which, dude, they ended it on like probably one of the most wild endings ever, man.
Yeah.
That was some
like
biblical...
like him just sitting on the thrones over the ruins of the kingdom or whatever.
Destroyed everything, dude. So
that was great.
Freaking wild, man. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for checking this one out. And again, thank you, AniNews, for freaking posting this. I think that's awesome, and I didn't know any of that. So thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all be good, homies. We'll catch you later. Freaking toodles.
Later.
Bye.